Hello guys, welcome to the channel Sonia's Adventure. I am Sonia. Yes, this Jamaican woman right here living in Georgia in the USA. Hey, happy start to a brand new weekend to all you my subscribers, and if you're just passing by and you happen to come across this channel, thanks for being here. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, okay? I'm welcoming you to the family. Yes, guys, let's talk about Rocio quick and fast, because she has dropped a video and I've not reacted on her in a while. But this one is something that I have to talk about. Once I view that video in its entirety. Somebody who is pregnant should not be so sad, so depressed. Rocio is denying that she's sad, but clearly you can hear that she's sad. Rocio is complaining about overexposure. And Rocio knew from day one what she was getting into. The man she's with, he makes his money by exposing every aspect of his life. Family, parents, siblings, friends, girlfriends, his education, his childhood, what he did for a living before coming to YouTube, and everything about what has happened to him since YouTube is on YouTube. Why she think it would be any different? That house that she's complaining that people is constantly coming to, that house has been on social media from its inception. From the foundation was laid, that house has been in social media, and she has come into this picture less than a year ago. Why she think it would be any different? That's how her partner makes his money, and he has brought her in the picture. And she also is exposing herself to social media. This video that she dropped, among all the other videos that she has put out on social media talking about her life in that villa is overexposure as well. All the fights that she have had with him, things that should have been kept in the background, is on social media. She is contributing to the overexposure as well. That is also how she makes her money, because he has brought her to YouTube. Even if she was there before, she's putting more of her life now out on YouTube all by herself with this channel that she has. It's contributing to the overexposure. So how you complaining? That's how you eat. That's how you guys feed yourself, clothe yourself, house yourself, pay your bills, have money for leisure. So how you complaining about overexposure? You people putting your life out here. Whatever you don't want to be on social media, you don't have to put it out. If you don't want to engage him in certain things about you being on social media, then you set your boundaries. You tell him forcefully and plainly that certain things you don't want on social media. You don't want to be in the picture. You deal with it in the background. He can't put you on social media if you don't want to be on social media. You're on social media. You people fighting on social media about Valentine's gift, complaining about the house, complaining about the people that's coming in the house. All of those things could have been kept in the background. When you people are complaining about reactors, it's the things that you put here out on social media. Why people can be reacting on it if you didn't put it out? people would not have material to react about. People coming to that villa is how he makes his money, and it is going to be a constant source of conflict for the two of you. Because if he's there, people are saying that he's saying that people, Marwa is saying that people are using him. But he's using them too, because if he's there, he can't constantly be going to Nesta's house, Mayugno's house, or constantly showing his house for content. He needs more than that when he's there at home for the how many weeks or how many months that he's there. He needs a story. The different people who come there, he uses their story as content. And that content equates to money. The same money that you people have to be spending on your whatever. If he's asking for donation, he does it by way of his lives on YouTube. Plus his earnings that he's getting from YouTube is from the content that he's putting out about his house and the people around him and the people who come there with their different stories. You have to face reality. So how is he going to make money? I don't understand it. I've heard her saying to him on camera that he needs to set boundaries. But it doesn't look like you people are setting any boundaries in the background, because you say it on camera, but then you see the same behavior happening every day. Different people coming, accessing the entire house, accessing the entire grounds of that property. So where is the boundaries? Marwa has said on several occasions that that house, he is welcoming any and all of his subscribers to come there. It is their house. But when Rocio come, you're talking about boundaries, and look, nobody's adhering to the boundaries. Mara will tell people on camera, if you film, you can go about and you can film. Even when the party was going on and the PA says, don't film certain and certain place of this premises is off limit. Several times, Mara would breach all of that by telling people, go ahead and film. It's going to be conflict after conflict. You will never have privacy there, because this is how he makes his money. Content there, content in Yebo answer when Mara is there is very limited. The only variations you have is the different stories that people bring to him right there in his compound. So what are we talking about? You knew what you were getting into when you first came there. You had enough time to assess the situation and analyze it for yourself, to say, if this is the condition under which I want to live in this premises with this man. You could have gone back home, but you have extended your visa several times, and now you are with child. You love this man, you want to be with him, but you don't love the way he makes money. You want that house to be a home, and I can understand that as a woman. But how you people going to navigate people coming there? They need to make money off of these people while keeping it private as a home. when he has even said to people several times, come here, this is your place. I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't understand. She says she's uncomfortable. She's sad. She's lonely. This is something that you will have to take up with your man in the background. This woman is depressed. She's with child. And I'm saying, I heard that they want to leave for Argentina sometime in September. So if you have that prospect in front of you to be going home to see your family and your friends, why at this stage you're still so sad? You should be optimistic now, feeling a little bit better after traveling 10 countries in Africa. And just a couple of weeks going back to Yebo and say we are in the same position like you were before you left, complaining and complaining and complaining. This vacation, this travel of to 10 countries has not done anything to make this woman feel more comfortable being in Africa. Because you know something, she didn't want it. Those are not the countries that she wants to travel to. She wants to go to Europe, where she can mingle with people who will look like her. So according to her, she won't be targeted, because pale-faced people don't rob people. It's only our complexion who does it. Right? Even on that trip, that woman was complaining, oh, we are in a tiny room. She never looked happy, not one day in her life. And I hear people telling her that she's glowing. Glowing where? I'm going to put a picture up here. At least one picture to show you when a woman is pregnant and she's glowing, how she looks. None of those pictures that I've seen, none of these images that she has put up on social media since she's been in that place, she has never looked happy. And she's super, super sad now. You can hear it in her voice. Because she's bothered. She don't know whether she coming or she going, and now she's with child. Because Mara has bamboozled this young woman into getting pregnant. I see somebody saying in the comment section that no, she has trapped this man. No, I think it's the other way around. I think it's the other way around. Mara has constantly been in this woman's back to get pregnant. And maybe just weighing the situation for herself. She loves this man. But she wasn't ready to be pregnant. And she's not ready to be married. I don't know why people keep saying why he don't marry her, why he don't marry her. She has said we Argentinians, we date for very long periods of time. She has said several times she wasn't ready for children. So it's not, this girl has not trapped him. He has trapped her. Several times we saw him out and about purchasing land and saying that he wants his kids because he's purchasing more and more land. This house, all that he has, he needs children to inherit them. He even brought my Yugno in the picture to reinforce that message to her that she needs to give him children. Maybe when they were establishing their friendship in Mexico, he did not tell her that he needs a wife and a mother for his children. It's since she came to Yebo and say he started pressuring her. And she yielded to it. And now she's not happy. She's pregnant, but she's not happy. Because that woman wants to go and live in Mexico. I hear people telling her, oh, go back to Argentina, oh, go back to your family. She didn't leave Argentina to come to Africa. She left Mexico. And I'm even looking into it now, and I'm saying, the planning, guys, sorry about that. I'm talking non-stop. They're planning now to go to Argentina to have this, for her to have, to give birth to this child. And I'm saying, from what I've been seeing, I don't get the feeling that this girl parents like Marwa. They didn't even want in the very first place for him to refer to her as his wife. They complain even about her wearing a Kenyan armband. They were listening to negative reactors, which tells me that they don't like him. So now that they're planning to go to Argentina for the birth of their child, where are they going to stay? In her parents' house? Like, I've not been watching them really and truly that much these days. So you all can tell me in the comment section if it is that they are going to reside in her parents' place when they go to Argentina, knowing that those people don't like him. That's another conflict. If they were going here and they were going to rent their own apartment and the parents would be coming to see them, I hope that that is what that is. Because I don't have high hopes that they're going to have a good relationship with him being in their place, if that's the situation. I don't know for sure. I'm just assuming if that is the case, that can bring more conflict because they don't like him, based on what we have seen. Because they bring everything to social these people bring everything to social media and then complaining about overexposure. And then I don't know, I am overthinking because I'm saying to the way how things is going right now. When she went outside, she interviewed only Masuba, she interviewed Uncle Mo, and she interviewed Marwa about how they would feel if they're in a space where they're not fulfilling the purpose, and if they're feeling sad, what you do to overcome it. And when she asked Marwa that question, the questions that she asked him, he could not find words adequately to express himself, because you can see that he's under tension. Maybe they're fighting in the background, or have been fighting in the background, and he knows at that time what the purpose of that question was. So he was completely off. You could even hear the tension in her voice. So guys, let me finish up on this point that I was making. Let me go back to it. Marwa and Rocio going to Argentina for her to have that baby. I don't know if it's overthinking, but it's just something that come into my head, that should in case bigger conflict arise out there, Marwa might come back to Africa without his family. I said it here. Just the fact that her parents have a dislike for him. She's not content with being in Africa. She's not fulfilling her purpose there. The place is not to her suitability. All of these things combined, maybe he's going back to Africa all by himself. Remember, I said it here. Okay. for a person who is coming from a first world country and they are used to that kind of lifestyle. That is why she's so uncomfortable in that village, because at one point she said they had to drive 1 hour, I think it was, to go to Migori County to find the kind of foods that she would need. And he was saying that, oh ma'am, you can buy any food you want and come to the house and cook it. And she was saying, no, I'd love to go to a restaurant. So even a restaurant, different types of restaurant, is what you would need in an area. Because if you don't like cooking, or if sometimes you just want to go out and have somebody cook and serve you, right? Those things will bring comfort to her. And right now, as it is, that's what she's not getting and why she's complaining. So when people came at me for saying that that area is not suitable enough for the elderly at this time, you need clinics and hospitals and places like those, good roads where you can find good transportation going through and through to accommodate people, even if they don't have a vehicle for themselves. Motorcycle is not the way. She's heavily pregnant, or if it's an elderly person, those modes of transportation is not ideal. So I'm saying, I understand him wanting to develop his village, but right now what it's going to take, 100 persons with his kind of money cannot bring that kind of development to that area. You have to have government intervention, or you get some real rich people who maybe have half the money, like what maybe even a Jeff Bezos have, Oprah money, Kanye money, Jay-Z money. It's going to take a lot to develop that village. So we're glad that he has the ambition, that he wants his area to be developed. But you have to think realistically, not in this lifetime, as somebody said. Maybe the possibility is not there that this place will be developed to that standard, maybe to that standard that maybe a Westerner could come and live there comfortably. And this is the problem that he's having with this girl. She wants the kind of lifestyle there that could mimic the lifestyle that she has in Mexico. She said it from the very first time when he met her, that she was going to leave from one area and come to Mexico City, a place, and she named everything about that place that she liked. This place doesn't have it. But you see, it's the first he's dealing with a woman with a well-established relationship, living with somebody, so he doesn't know the ways of a woman to any extent, because most of his relationships have been fly-by-night relationships. So now that he's in a serious relationship, that naivety is coming home to roost right now, right? You can't want a girl from the first world countries, but you want her to have village mentality. That is for people who were born and raised in that village. And you can see even his sister don't want to be there, because she has gone out and experienced a different kind of lifestyle. I know that that place is too remote for her. I'll leave it right here until next time. Tell me in the comment section what I've said so far, if you agree or if you disagree. Let's talk further there.